So currently I'm in Spain, and at this moment San Diego Comic-Con is going down. Last night we had the Hall H presentation for films like Justice League, Black Panther, and Avengers Infinity War, which I don't think they actually had a panel, but they shown the footage again. They had it at D23, and they decided, you know what, the San Diego Comic-Con crowd have been lining up, they've been waiting hours to get into Hall H. We're going to show them the footage as we did in D23, and the crowd went insane again. But this time, what's different is the footage is leaked, and I actually was able to watch it. It was like half, it wasn't like the full, I wasn't able to see the whole thing. I was able to see the whole of the footage, but the screen was like slanted, I didn't see everything that was going on. But I still want to talk about it because after watching it, I was blown away. I was absolutely blown away for like half an hour, maybe longer than that after watching it. I had this pain in my chest. Like, I thought I stopped breathing while I was watching it. I was blown away. We start off the piece. Guardians of the Galaxy are going through space, and something hits the Milano, their ship, and they're like, "Whoa!" And Rocket Raccoon makes a joke, like, "Get it off, get it off." And then you see that's Thor. Thor hit the window. They pull him in. He's kind of dead. But I don't really know if he's really dead. He's a god, so you know what. But Mantis brings him back to life. He's frazzled. He doesn't know what's going on. Then Thor helps the Guardians find Earth because something big's going down, and they know that something big's happening. So he directs him in the right way. Then a montage kicks in, and you have Scarlet Witch cutting a car in half, which I didn't know if that was Scarlet Witch. It took me a few times of watching it to actually see that that's her. But she cuts it in half. Then you have Josh Brolin as Thanos saying death follows him like a shadow. You hear that in the background. Then you see Tom Hiddleston holding the Tesseract, which, if you've been following this universe and if you know the comics, that is an Infinity Stone. Maybe if that's all connected, that could mean that Scarlet Witch was trying to prevent Loki from getting the Tesseract. Maybe Loki has joined up with the Avengers to try and stop, if they know about Thanos, if they know that Thanos is coming after them, stop anyone from getting the Tesseract. Then we see Peter Parker on a school bus, and you see his hairs on his arms standing, which means that he has his spider senses. This is something that we were a bit unclear of. They've sort of worked with it with the movie so far, but they've been shying away with it to focus more on other parts of his personality and different parts of the web slinging and stuff like that. But they didn't really give us enough of spider sense, and they almost alluded that he may not actually have spider senses. So seeing this and seeing that he has spider senses, awesome. It made the hairs on my arm stand. It was so cool to see Spider-Man realize what's about to happen. He senses that something is about to go down. Then someone says he's come to us, and an alien ship just crashes on what is being said is a wrecked Earth. I don't know if it actually is. It could be another planet, but it might be Earth, or maybe Earth in a different dimension. Maybe Doctor Strange took them to another dimension to fight. Then a worried Mantis stands with Iron Man, Thor, Doctor Strange, the Hulk, and other heroes as the aircrafts approach. This does put a smile on my face, intones Thanos. As Gamora takes in the wreckage of the room kept by the Collector, and that's when Thanos walks through a portal onto this supposed Earth. He's big, he's hulking, he's got this grin. You see this charisma behind the performance with Josh Brolin. He looks like someone to be feared. And Star-Lord and Doctor Strange leap into action. Star-Lord's like jumping, and with each step, Doctor Strange is sort of helping him using the magic to create sort of leapfrog steps to each place. Then Spider-Man flips into scene. You see him in the Iron Spider-Man suit that we saw at the end of Spider-Man Homecoming. It looks like he is joining up with the Avengers. He has to join up with the Avengers. This could be the end of the world fight, and you have to get everyone involved. You have to get everyone fighting against this huge threat. Then briefly we see a shot of Scarlett Johansson as Black Widow, and she's got blonde hair now, and then a bearded Steve Rogers. Then Thanos grabs Thor's head like a grape sort of thing. It was like he was gonna squish it, and he's like screaming. That's kind of a terrifying shot. Then Thanos says, "You can run from it, but your destiny still arrives. And in that moment, Thanos pulls up his hand and crushes a planet, well, seemingly crushes a planet from far away, heaving the rest of it at the Avengers. I can't really describe how this footage made me feel as watching it. It was incredible. I have been dreaming of things like this since I was 7 years old. And we are finally seeing this huge scale come to life. I have been seeing people talking about how there's too much. No, there's not. What do you expect to happen when this threat is threatening to destroy not just Earth, but the universe, to take over the universe? Are you expecting 6 people to go up against this threat? No, you get everyone. And that's what they're doing, and that is a logical move. You don't get, like, the Avengers team that we have are powerful beyond belief, but you need more members to take on this threat. And it makes sense to get the Guardians involved, to get other characters like Black Panther, to pull in people like Doctor Strange and get Thor back and Hulk, whoever you can get to take on this threat. And since Thor now has his team, we have a lot to expect, and this is going to be massive, a huge film. So yeah, that's my thoughts. I loved what I was seeing, even though I didn't see it completely. It did get leaked. If you want to check it out, I don't completely advise it, because I think you and even I wanted to see it when it's finished, HD quality, when I can completely see it, and I'm glad I watched it. I feel extremely excited for what we have to come. So if you watched the trailer, tell me what you thought of it in the comment section below. How hyped are you for this? Tell me in the comment section below. Hit the like button, tells me you enjoyed the video, and subscribe because it makes me feel good and makes me want to do more videos. So hopefully you enjoyed my review of the trailer that released at the D23 Expo and San Diego Comic-Con for Avengers Infinity War, and I'll see you later, movie fans.